Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to the episode I've been putting off for quite some time. It's Maglev upgrade time. So there's essentially two ways of doing this. I'm going to just have a check here. Yep, our town has not grown last month because we missed out on petrol deliveries. Made that 2 months now. But either I do sections of the network at once, so send a few trains to a depot, change then the network so it's Maglev, and then put those trains back, and then do different sections, or I do the whole lot. Because so much of this is kind of integrated and interweaved with each other, it makes it difficult to do it in sections. I'm going to do the lot. This is what I normally do, mostly. Usually. So, let's do that. To do that, we're going to need to get all the trains and send all 550 trains to depot. Now, I'm aware that there is a Maglev section over here, so they will go to depot. I kind of need to redo that at some point. Now, we're going to have to do that command a number of times, because there'll be trains that get lost or stuck or are inside out. It's terrible. It's so difficult as well to know how many of those trains have stopped or not. Manage list, send to depot. Manage list, send to depot. Can't send train to depot. But it looks like a good portion of these trains are now in depots. So, let's start deleting them all. Because you can't convert a train that's in a depot, or you can't convert a depot that has a train in it that doesn't match the type that you're going to be doing. Just wait for train 4 to finish. There we go. So just looking at this list, every now and then I'm just going to send them all to depot again. Now this is the depot at Slanway, but I'm having problems clicking on it. Let's just move this over here. There it is, buried amongst the buildings there. Let's get rid of all those trains. And I'm just going to go around and just delete all the trains. Starting at the top of this list. I'm not even 100% sure where that depot is, but away they go. Now you may say, Hellish, wait! How will you know what trains you need to put back? And that, my friend, is the difficult part. Converting to Maglev is basically 3 stages. Train removal, track conversion, train addition. And it's the train addition part which is the difficult bit. So here we are. I'm just going through the train removal part. This will take a little while now, so I'm just going to make sure that we've got... Yeah, that looks all fine. Send to depot. I'm going to skip the Maglev trains and leave them in the depots. But I'm just going to go down the list and get rid of them all. So let's skip forward until I've deleted all the trains. Now, doing it like this, it's a good opportunity as well to refresh your network. So you might have too many trains going to a particular depot. No, oh, not laws. Unpause. Oh yeah, you might have too many trains going to a particular, not depot, station. And you might have another station where there's not enough trains, or, you know, they need to be a different length and you missed the length previously, or anything like that. It's a good opportunity to just refresh, restart. I mean, look at this. I've got some tiny trains in there. That doesn't really fit the policy anymore. Okay, get rid of those tiny trains. We don't want them. They're no good to what we're doing. So it gives us the opportunity to do that. Let's get rid of all those trains there. Lots of trains gone in one go. Bam, big groups of trains. So this even though I've been, you know, I've been putting it off, it's going to be good. Now also, you don't want to replace your trains one for one. Well, that is one of the mistakes that sometimes people make. They think that because they had 5 trains there previously, they're going to need 5 trains there after the conversion. That's unlikely going to be the case, especially when you've got longer routes and stuff like that. The main reason for that is that Maglev trains simply go a lot faster. They can cover the gaps between the stations a lot quicker, and you need less trains to move that all around. That is especially true on a longer, straighter networks. Now, big, like spaghetti networks, kind of like what we've got, maybe not so much, but certainly on networks that have longer and bigger straights in them, definitely. So let's get rid of the rest of these, and then we'll move on with the next part. Right then. So, after deleting a lot of trains, that's all of them that aren't the few Maglevs that we have. So now we're just going to have a quick look at the operating profit, marvel at how awesome it was, and how much of a massive effect that has on your company, and get ready for the next stage. So you can see that all your profit goes and you end up in negatives. You've got a lot of property maintenance, a lot of costs, and you need to make sure you've got the money for the conversion before you go ahead. We've got over $1 billion in the bank, so it's not going to be a problem for us. So let's set these Maglev trains on their way. They're kind of a bonus. Normally at this stage I wouldn't have a little separate Maglev network, but we kind of really needed it. I'm going to scroll right to the top of the screen, right at the top of the game, and go to the cog, the map, hold down an extra viewpoint, and we'll zoom out and go from the top all the way past the network down to the bottom. And now on the left hand side of the screen we have the top of the map, and on the right hand side of the screen we have the bottom of the map. So we can go Maglev construction, convert tool. Let's see how much this is going to cost us. 43.7 million, and it's done. So that's phase 2 done. Let's go have a look at the network and see what it looks like. Here it is. As you can see, every bit of it is now Maglev-y, which will be even better for train flow. So there's only one bad thing: there's no trains. How we're going to do this? We're going to look at the station list, and we're going to go sort by total weight in cargo. We're going to use this methodology of working through the total weight in cargo to kind of give us an idea of where we need to be. So we're just going to say just the trains, total weight in cargo. I mean, we've got loads and loads of stuff down here, but these are possibly some of these are receiving stations. Let's see how it all goes. Let's just check. So there's no farm supplies there. It accepts farm supplies, but it's not producing anything because it's been so long since a train has been there. There's just nothing waiting. But we're going to deal with these big ones first. So over here we have nearly 2,500 tons. New vehicle. So at the minute the Lev 1 is by far the best. Okay, so we'll purchase that, buy the Lev 1, and then we're going to go with Universal Wagon, because is it mineral hopper for this? No. Goods van, farm supply, I can't remember what it is. We are picking up recyclables. They're going to bolster thing. 30 tons of metal, apparently, and then that's 32 crates of goods and all refittable. Is it cheaper? It is cheaper. Do we care about money? No. Universal Maglev Wagon. Length 6. Tell it to go to this station, and we're going to tell it to full load, and then it needs to go down this line to Nottington Mill, where I think it actually gets, yeah, it gets converted. So we'll start off with 5 of them, and off they go. Right, that's the first lot of trains leaving the first depot. You can see that they'll stack up quite neatly. They'll get lots of stuff going on. Slamway, this is where one of our passenger areas is coming from, so let's get that up and running. So let's get a Lev 1 let's get our passengers on there. Now these are length 6 as well, I think. So we'll go up to 4.5. We'll go up to 5 and then we'll stick 2 mail vans on the end. And I think that should do it. We're not going to full load. We're going to tell it to go to Slamway. And then we're going to tell it to go the other down the line to Hellishville West. Brilliant. We're going to clone that out. And we're going to have 5 of them going. Now whilst we're at it, we're going to decommission this line over here. I don't see the point in having a little tiny passenger line for something that is just pointless. There we go. Let's put that wiggle back in there. We're not going to service that little town anymore. But what we are going to do, we're going to go to this town, which is buried. Clone one of these trains without holding control. And just change the Slamway order for Punstone. There we go. Clone that train out. We'll have 5 from that direction. And there's the passenger ones on their way. So they'll be coming into Hellishville very soon. Punstone transfer is still up and running. That's fine. We've got Wenham Valley is still getting the grain coming in. And then that's it. The rest of the network has stopped. So I paused the game. Because we're going to have to manually add the trains section by section. So. Oh, there's also a passenger stop down here. But again, it's not one of our major stopping points. This food network... Maybe we should actually go down the list. So we've got passengers mail. Let's see about getting this food network going. See how much we can do in the time that we've got. This may be a 2-part tour. It may be I'll do the rest before next episode. So first thing we're going to need is trains to take the food away. Okay, so let's do that. New vehicles, Lev, and need a food van. There, that'll do. Ooh, wait. Did I refit stuff that needed refitting? I didn't, did I? I'm refitting this one. And I'm going to give it some orders. I'm going to say, you full load here. And then go down the tracks. And unload there. And we'll start with 5. It's a good number to go with. But I've just realised, what was it that I set going? It was stuff up here. Look, these ones in here, they're not going anywhere. These ones need to turn around and go to depot. Because I didn't... Turn around, go to depot. Turn around. Go to depot. There we go. Oops. First trains, I do, and there's a bit of a mistake there. Okay, so let's just delete those ones. I can't believe I'm deleting more trains. We'll delete that one and that one. We'll get this one out. Convert it to pick up recyclables. There we go. It's got the orders. We can now clone it back and send it on its way. Brilliant. Oh my goodness. Well, not brilliant, but it's good that it's not broken anymore. So then we've got... Let's have a look at the list again. So we're working on this food. Mail's picking up. It's getting there. Yeah, passengers and mail. We're hitting that. We're smashing passengers and mail. The trains are just zipping in and zipping out. Brilliant. What's next on the list? Yeah, it's food. Right, okay. So back to the food network. So there's the food network up here. We've got a number of trains all waiting. That should be bringing through... is it recyclables? No, recyclables come in and that's it. Manufacturing supplies come out. Manufacturing supplies over here is what helps make food. Okay, so we need the trains that are going to pick the manufacturing supplies up here. So let's go to this depot, new vehicles, and actually we can clone. We can clone these vehicles from down here because they're going to do the same job. They're picking up the manufacturing supplies, and they're going to be taking them somewhere. So up the hill to here. Brilliant. Get rid of that. We don't need that. Delete the orders. So we're going to go here. We're going to tell them to full load. I could have held control, but I forgot. I'm going to get them to go all the way down this line to this station here. We're going to get 5 on the... You're about to set... No! I went to do this. We'll get 5 on the go to begin with. There we are. Right, so that's those manufacturing supplies trains on the way as well. I think what we need to do is have a look at how much food's coming in. None. Right, okay, so let's get these farms, these nearby farms sorted out. They should still be doing quadruple gung-ho whatever. And they're making livestock and milk. I don't think... We're not interested in the livestock. We just want the milk. Because we've got a dairy down here. So, new vehicle. Lev 1. Oh, the Lev 4 came out. I mean, its reliability is abysmal. But we will switch to it eventually. Let's get a length 6 train. Because we can do length 6 round here. Some part of the network I can't. So we're going to do full load there. Once we're full of milk, just nip down here and drop it off. That's all we're going to do. We do need to convert it though to carry milk. And then we're going to clone it. I think 3 trains per farm should be plenty. But we'll see. So there's one farm. Now if I remember correctly... Yep, there's another farm up here. That's a dairy farm as well. Good news is we can just click on the depot, clone an existing train, change its orders, and go, right, you, full load there, then go to all the way down here and unload, and again, we'll have 3. Bosh, done. Now we've got, what's this? Ah, right. So this one was gung-ho because Vehicles was bringing the farm supplies. Up here we've got trains bringing the farm supplies. So we need new vehicle, Lev, and let's have 2 cabins for the. Is it farm supplies coming from there? Yes, farm supplies. So. No orders yet. Let's make sure it does go to farm supplies. Give it the orders of full load there and then unload there, and we'll have 2 of them and send them on their way. They should do. We want regular and often farm supplies coming in through there. Okay, I don't think there was any other farms right near here. There was some other farms, but they're further out. I think down this line, that's a quarry. Here we go. Are these farms? Yeah, that's a dairy farm. There's another dairy farm there, and they're being supplied by this harbour here. So let's put a couple of them in. So we've got the milk shuttle. So where's my milk train? There's my milk train. So let's... 3 might have been ambitious. Just realised. 2 might have done the job down here, but never mind. So we're going to shuttle milk backwards and forwards down this line. I really do think 1's going to be enough. So full load there. Go here, and it's a transfer. The first transfer of the list. There we go. So there's the back and forth. And then we can clone that train, give this one some brand new orders to say full load here, and then go all the way down this line. It does zip over here, down. Yeah, it goes all the way. It does appear to go all the way, so we can go all the way down there. Definitely need at least 3 there. So we've got the milk, we've got the orders. Clone it out, at least 3 are going to be needed there, but that's fine for now. And then this port down here, we're going to have to clone some of the farm supplies trains. So there's one. Just change the orders. Delete, delete. Go here. I'm going to take full load off. I'm going to take full load off. Because I want a regular service. Even if it's not perfect. We'll clone it again, and these orders are slightly different. We start at the harbour, and we go to the other farm. Let's start with one of each for now, and I'm also going to change the orders of this previous set down here. Going to take that off full load. Those two will even themselves out. Eventually, maybe I shouldn't have put signals between so that it forces them to go backwards and forwards. Right, let's have a look at the situation now. So, passengers, we're smashing it. Mail, we're smashing it. Food, we're getting there. We're starting to build it up. We just need to see if we can find any more of the dairies around here. I don't think we can. I'm sure there was more dairies. No? Okay, we're going to then have to go next with the fishing harbours. Okay, so these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the length 5. Okay, this part of the network is length 5. So, this is going to be picking up fish. We need to make sure that we've got some wagons. Up to length 5. Need to make sure that we change them to fish, and we're going to go full load there and down the line and unload there. I think 2, plenty for that short route. Got a longer route over here, so we can clone that train there. Just change the first order. Clone that. Off it goes. Same story down here, just need to zoom in so I can get the depot. So we clone that train, change that first order, and send it on its way. Clone the train, send it on its way. And then there's one down here by the looks of it. Is that a receiving shuttle station? It is. Okay, so we need to clone the train. See, the problem is that a lot of this network, I don't even remember building anymore. This is going beyond what I can remember. That's fine. So we're going to have a couple of them. 2 should do it. Even with this shuttle service down here. We're going to full load there, and then we're going to go here and transfer. Didn't send it on its way. There we go. Well, let's see what the situation is now. Food, passengers is brilliant. Mail, brilliant. Food is building up. It's building up bit by bit. We're getting there with the food. There's a big line here and I can't remember where it goes. What's this? Milk. That's more milk. That's more milk. Oh, there's loads more milk down here as well. Okay, let's quickly do this one. So we're going to clone. That one hasn't got a any farm supplies going to it. But we're going to clone one of these milk trains. Definitely 3 on a nearby milk train station. Way too optimistic. There we go. Clone it out. 3 on this distance out is probably a little bit more realistic. And this looks like it's a shuttle service between here that goes to there. So we want probably just a single train for now. There we go. And we're going to say what you're going to do, you're going to go here, you're going to full load, shuttle it down here where it gets transferred. There we go, and then from there we get a new vehicle, new train that picks everything up, goes all the way down this massive line to this station, and we need another 2 of you, and off you go. Well, there we go, folks. We have removed nearly 550 trains, because some of them, just a small handful, were already Maglev. Converted the entire network to Maglev and started to put trains back. We are up to 68 trains. I will do some between now and next time. Looks like there's some oil on this part of the network. What I'm going to do is work down this list as the priority of what they are. So with passengers mails, no problem. We're just going to keep working at that food, getting the amounts up, going to all the different places that do food, all the different farms, all the different fish areas. We're just going to try and find stations that don't have stuff. Like, for example, there's a mini food network down here, Food South. That all needs trains and stuff as well. So I will do a few more between now and next time. And then next time we'll have a Maglev / train conversion episode part 2. We'll see where the rest of the series takes us. But that is going to be all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, I do OpenTTD live streams as well as videos. So if you want to know more about them, check out my social media like Facebook and Twitter and stuff, because I do say on there when I'm going to be doing those live streams. Also, my website has a list of upcoming things, as well as information about the rest of me and what I do and my giveaways. I've got lots of giveaways going on social media as well. So follow me on all that. Leave your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section below, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.